Hey, Howie Roseman out here with the Help Wanted sign. He's over here talking to interior defensive lineman like, hey, help wanted. We are now seeking interior defensive lineman with prior experience two-gapping. If you have any special attributes and can do things like shut down the run, please inquire inside. Hey, man, we made a signing. Let's talk about that. What's up, Cerebral football fans? My name is Stephen Hyder. This is Gate City Sports Channel. Hey, if you're new to the channel, it's going to be the first, second, third time you caught my content and you enjoyed today's discussion. Look, we're on a journey. We're on a path. We just crossed over 6,700 subscribers. We're heading towards 7,500 subscribers. I would love for you to be a part of that equation and join the Cerebral football community. Just need you to hit that subscribe button to do that. To my OG subscribers, hat in hand, I'm here to ask you that favor, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Smash the like button. Help me spike this algorithm and get this in front of new people that we can potentially convert to our little audience here on the YouTube. All right, y'all, Linval Joseph is a Philadelphia Eagle, and to me, it's not that surprising, guys. When I made my video last week where I talked about the whole aspects of whether we should sign Ndamukong Suh, I talked about the other options. I said, actually, believe it or not, this is kind of a loaded market if you're only looking for run stoppers. With that said, there's a lot of solutions on the free agent wire. I'll be honest with you, if you're just looking for veteran guys that can come in and play the run, I mean, just true, lunch pail dudes that can get down on the line of scrimmage and fight and win against the run game, you got options. I'm not going to lie to you. There are some dang good options in free agency. And it ain't just Ndamukong Suh. I talked about Brandon Williams being available, former, Baltimore Raven. We talked about Malcolm Butler, former New England Patriot, being available. We talked about Linval Joseph. We talked about Ndamukong Suh. There were a lot of options. Now, why did they choose Linval Joseph, in my opinion? Prior experience, right? I think when you're subbing people in this late into the season, it's not necessary, but it certainly helps if they're not completely unfamiliar with the concepts are that you're running in your defense, right? I'm not saying that Brandon Staley and that Mike Zimmer are apples to apples to what Jonathan Gannon's system is. There's going to be some differences, of course. But he understands the basic premise of what the importance is of two-gapping and stopping the run in that aspect and how vital that is. Linval Joseph, former Los Angeles Charger, former Minnesota Viking, true nose tackle, another one of these 6'4", 325, 330-pound, run stuffers. He's out there. There's even guys. The downside to this, guys, is that one of the reasons why I was reluctant to make a signing, I said that, look, we really need to know what we got in the young guys. We need to know if this is a problem that's got to be addressed again in the offseason. Do we need to spend more draft capital on these, on these positions because these young guys just aren't getting the job done? We got to give them a chance to sink or swim. Well, then Marley Tuipulotu goes onto the injured reserve list today, and I was like, man, that's really not ideal. This is not the best of situations here. Now we're down to Fletcher Cox, we're down to Javon Hargrave, and we're down to Milton Williams, and that's pretty much it because Jordan Davis is still out, and now Tuipulotu is going to injured reserve. But I'll be honest, Linval Joseph is a nice consolation prize, guys. This is a big, physical nose tackle. People are, generally speaking, they're on the market for a reason at this point, guys. I mean, there's definitely a single dimension left to his game. But it happens to be the single dimension I think the Philadelphia Eagles need more than anything, which is the ability to really toss other linemen around and stop the run. So I'll say this. I'm pretty excited to see what they do with the rotation when Jordan Davis gets back. I'm really excited to see, will they play Linval Joseph and Jordan Davis together in kind of a weird 4-2-5 front, and then use those overhangs and really try to get pressure, get creative, get unique. Now you don't have to commit as many bodies to the run if you got two interior D linemen who can really get after it in the running game. It's going to be interesting, right? Because this could be a little mini experiment for the evaluation of this position group and what they should do in free agency and what they should do in terms of the draft going forward. And we still know, look, I'm not taking shots at Javon Hargrave. He's a very, very good interior defensive lineman. He can get pressure, man. When it comes to the pass rush ability, not a lot of dudes can do what Javon do. He's pretty good at it. With that said, these guys, I think, have the ability to play the run, but they're not always committed to the run. And I think we saw that over the last few weeks that, man, it's like pulling teeth to get Javon Hargrave and to get, Fletcher Cox to stay committed to the run game. I'm hoping plugging Linval Joseph in really allows these two guys to shine again. It allows us to see a different side to the run defense, a different side to how disruptive the line can be. And I really hope when Jordan Davis comes back, we get to see this thing kick up to another level. So, as far as I'm concerned, guys, solid move. I don't know the contract structure. I don't know any of that details yet, but I know it is a one-year deal from what I've heard. Hey, man, we're better. We are better today than what we were yesterday. And we averted what I thought could have been a disaster, guys. I mean, going down 2 interior defensive linemen when you already went heavy at 5 of them on the active 53, and you kept a guy on your practice squad, I was like, man, like, whew. It's a good thing we did go heavy at certain positions because it was starting to get a little iffy on the interior here. We were definitely dropping bodies there, so let's see how it goes, guys. I don't know how long. I mean, I don't know the physical process, guys. I don't know if he's already completed his physical yet. I don't know if he would be ready to play this Sunday. I have my hopes. I'm hoping he is, but certainly I think he'd be ready for the Indianapolis game. Or, I'm sorry, that's this Sunday. He'd be ready for the Green Bay game. So we'll see what happens, guys. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all's time and attention. Leave your comments down below. What do you think? And see you all in the next video.